Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where I'm exploring the ever popular Rose Quartz. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I have a bit of an issue with Rose Quartz because when you ask people what is the crystal of love, everyone always answers Rose Quartz. However, love is such a multi-dimensional thing. We feel different about our partners. That love is different to our friends, to our family, to our children, our parents, to our pets, to our colleagues, to our shoes and our Lego. And so just relying on one crystal to do all that is a really unfair thing, I feel. I feel Rose Quartz is a bit like the Kardashians. It gets more attention than it deserves. There are so many great love crystals to work with, but Rose Quartz is definitely one of them. So today, let's explore Rose Quartz. Being a crystal of love, when would I recommend that you use Rose Quartz? Use Rose Quartz when all is going well in love. It has a gentle, nurturing energy. So if all is going well at home, then grid it around the house. Place it in prominent places. If you want it to be, if you want a gentle, nurturing energy in the bedroom, then place it in the bedroom. It'll have that soft energy that'll keep things going really well. You can also put it around places where else you spend a lot of time, maybe the workplace or a spiritual place. How does Rose Quartz work? It's a crystal of giving. When we don't have love in our lives, we start to get grumpy and, oh, I'm not getting it. So what happens is it helps to allow you to open up to give more love. And as we give more love, opening up our heart and our generosity to other people, we open up that flow and give and take, and it allows more love to flow into us. Rose Quartz is really nice to hold in our hands, and we have hand chakras as well as our heart chakra, and these are the chakras that kind of govern give and take. And if that's out of balance, then we really have problems in our love area. So hold a Rose Quartz in each hand and focus on equal give and take. The more we can give to the world, the more love will come back to us in threefold. The other great thing about this is Rose Quartz in meditation will help you realize where you do have love in your life. Instead of looking where it's lacking, it'll help you come to awareness of where it actually is. And you'll realize you actually do have a lot of love in your life. A lot more than you realized. Just maybe not in the form you were expecting initially. Rose Quartz is the perfect crystal for friends and family, especially when it's a long-term relationship, because we have that constant, loving, nurturing energy around that relationship. So if you ever want to buy a gift for a friend, then Rose Quartz is a really nice one, and you maybe even want to have two matching pieces and give one to them and one to you as a sign of your commitment and how close you'll always be together. Now when things do go awry with loved ones, Rose Quartz is a really nice one to work with as well. It is a crystal of forgiveness because of its gentle energy. A lot of time when we get upset with a loved one, it's because they didn't fulfill our expectations, and we have these really high expectations. Rose Quartz kind of simmers that down and nurtures that and allows you to be a bit more gentle with other people. The other thing that Rose Quartz helps you with is to be a bit more gentle on yourself. Do you have the tendency to be a bit harsh on yourself and unforgiving on yourself sometimes? If that's the case, try wearing Rose Quartz each day and just hold it each time you beat yourself up. It's really important that you love yourself, and that allows love to flow into your life as well. And if you can't love yourself, how can you love anyone else, and how can anyone love you? So learning to love yourself, and not just the bits that you like about yourself, but the bits that you don't like about yourself, that's where you get the real points. Rose Quartz can help you to do that. Not only is Rose Quartz a crystal of love, but it's a crystal of beauty. And so there's this beautiful myth on how Rose Quartz came to be. You would have heard of Aphrodite or Venus. Well, at this time she was dating or having a relationship with Adonis, the beautiful god Adonis of beauty. Ares or Mars, the god of war, got jealous about this and turned himself into a wild boar and attacked Adonis. Aphrodite ran to his aid, but in doing so, she cut herself on a briar bush and her blood fell upon some white quartz. Her blood soaked into it and turned the quartz pink. And so the Rose Quartz is said to contain the essence of Aphrodite or Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. So a traditional way to use Rose Quartz is to leave it outside each night, and when the dew forms on it in the morning, wipe that dew off and cover that over your face. You can also lightly rub some Rose Quartz over your face, massaging and getting the circulation in your face, and this helps to bring out a youthful glow and also help with wrinkles. So definitely carry your Rose Quartz when you want to bring that youthful Aphrodite beauty back into your life. When it comes to cleansing my rose quartz, I use the element of water because water is the element of love and the emotions. So because of the gentle energy, nice gentle water like a gentle stream is absolutely perfect. The animal that I use for rose quartz, people sometimes get disappointed, but it's turkey. Turkey is one of the animals in many different cultures that is renowned for giving. It gives of our body. When we think about Thanksgiving, the festival of gratitude, this is all about giving and being grateful. And you know, the turkey is a prominent part of this. So work with turkey and see what mysteries turkey can teach you. If you want to know how to do this, grab your rose quartz, hold it in your hands, close your eyes and visualize a turkey before you. Allow yourself to interact with turkey however that unfolds and see what knowledge this great bird has to teach you. Funnily enough, the plant that I like to work with when it comes to rose quartz is the rose. Now, rose essential oil is absolutely amazing. Humans have a vibration of somewhere between 78 and 62 megahertz when we're healthy. Rose is 320 megahertz, about 4 times as much. So having this scent around your space is really going to help you lift you into that loving energy. So whenever you're working with rose quartz, you want to have rose essential oil, roses in your space, smelling roses all that time, even wear a rose jumper. The planet, of course, that is associated with rose quartz is Venus, the planet of love. Now, Venus rules Friday, and so Friday being that day of luxury and enjoyment, thank God it's the weekend now, is a really good day to work with rose quartz and to bring that loving energy into your life. Now, at the start of the video today, I bagged rose quartz, saying it's a bit like the Kardashians, it gets too much attention. Rose quartz is great for keeping that constant love in your life. So if everything's going well, then keep your rose quartz around. I thought I'd give you a few other crystals that I like to use if I want to change my love. So if you need to give your life a bit of a spark or a bit more fire, then use Rhodochrosite. If you need to settle it down, try Rhodonite. If you're looking at finding a soulmate or finding or strengthening bonds between your parents or your children, try Kunzite. On a first date, if you want that femme fatale or that Don Juan, that bow chicka wow wow kind of energy, then use Thulite. If you want to attract something different in your life or change your attitudes in life when it comes to love, or attract a foreign lover, this is one of my favorites, use pink Tourmaline. And most importantly, if you're working on self-love and self-esteem, try Eudialyte or Unakite. Rose quartz is still one of the crystals of love, and there are plenty others out there as well. I'd love to hear about your experiences with rose quartz as well as the other love crystals and how you've used them. So please, leave a comment in the section below. If you'd like to work with rose quartz more, I also do have a rose quartz guided meditation. It's a beautiful one for connecting with a partner or a loved one, and I'll leave the links on that down below as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video about rose quartz. I'm Barralet. Blessed be.